of course, is tripping. So we back. Sorry about that. But anywho, we're just gonna pick right up where we started from. Just keep stuffing this bad boy. Sorry for the inconvenience. The world of the internet, what we pay for. Horrible. Horrible, horrible, horrible. Uh-oh, no. I can't. Good morning. Yeah, we back, Jay. Yes, Jesse, we're back. I had to switch to my phone. Because I saw when it cut off. My internet, y'all know, I cannot wait to move. I promise y'all the internet will not be trashed then. We're going back to the city where the internet works. Internet don't work out here in this country. But hey, everybody. Thank y'all for stopping by or coming back. So what we're doing here is we're still stuffing our bed. And I can see, I mean, it probably takes a lot of this stuffing. But like I said, it's really inexpensive. So, you know, don't be stingy with it. Okay? But we're almost done stuffing it. I'm going to pick up a good bit of it here. I'm going to pull it apart. Okay? And we're just going to keep on stuffing. The main thing is just to make sure that you're pulling it apart, because that's how you're going to get the most bang out of your buck for this polyfill. And there's different weights of polyfill as well. So this is on the kind of heavier side, which makes it more fluffy. Okay. And we're just going to keep going. We're almost to the end. Almost to the end. Let's grab us some more. So, and this is a fairly large dog bed as well. Yep, a dog bed. That's what I'm making, Miss Bernitha. My phone is kind of sideways so y'all can see this, but I'll check comments periodically. And right now we're just keeping it going. But yeah, you can make these yourself versus, you know, paying all that money. And I found a free pattern that I'm going to show you guys how to actually make, like, the dog couches. Okay? The dog couches, and, you know, you're going to be able to cover it and all of that. So eventually I am going to make a couch. And of course you'll need foam. And lots of it. So if you can find foam, you know, in bulk on a roll, that is what I suggest you get. The pattern says you'll probably need 2 rolls of it. And you probably could buy that foam from, like, an upholstery shop. Okay? You probably could buy it from a upholstery shop. Now it's looking like I got a little too much in here, so I'm just kind of spreading everything around, because we want it to be good. And now I think that's going to be, yeah, that's really good there. So what we're going to do is, I have all of this excess right here, y'all. I'm going to fill it up some more, because I don't want to, I was going to take these corners. Let me see how this would look. Let me open this up just a little bit. So if I were to split this, let me see something. Turn these corners in, because this is naturally going to fold in on itself, right? So I could bring this all the way up like so. No, I'm going to stuff it some more, because I want my ends to where I can just be able to, sorry y'all, I got a big old box of this stuff right here. I want my ends where I'm going to be able to just let it turn in on itself and stitch all the way across. And see, Oreo has had a big bed for quite some time now, so I'm not going to, you know, I could shorten it if I wanted to, but we're not going to do that. We're just going to keep going. Because like I said, this stuff is inexpensive. And this is the same stuff that's in your pillows and all of that good stuff. I'm just going to move this back some more so you guys can kind of see here. All right. And like I said, you don't need measurements for, you know, for this. You know how big you want your dog's bed to be, right? Or at least have an idea. So just cut you some fabric off and keep pushing. All right. So, yeah, that's good right there. Now, sorry, y'all. I'm rocking y'all every which way, and I apologize. All right. So now what we're going to do is I'm going to lay this like so. Okay. Now, I am going to cut this fraying off right here. All right. And now we're just going to turn everything in on itself like so. Now I could grab double-sided tape. I could, which I may need to, but we're just gonna see. We're gonna clip all the way across now. Hold on, let me bring the camera up so y'all can see what I'm doing. All right, so I'm clipping. KL, I think you need to have a good day, and you the one that sounds stupid. And you probably look a mess. Go play with your mama. Don't play with me. And let me go ahead and ban you from this channel. There we go. All right. So, anywho, there we go. So, apparently KF needs something safe to do. Troll. Anywho, there we go. All right. So, keep on going all the way down. That's people who don't have anything better to do with their life, y'all. But I got time today to entertain trolls. All right. So fold it in. And you're just going to do this all the way across. Okay? And then you're going to stitch this across as well. And then we'll have our completed dog bed. Okay? About YouTube, y'all, when you decide to do YouTube, know you're gonna have trolls, know you're gonna have haters. It's part of the territory, but keep pushing, keep going. Cause see, when I got time, I entertain them. Okay? And I just so happen to have a little bit of time today. So KF better go find her something safe to do. Play with her mammy in traffic somewhere. Don't come over here playing, because you got the right one on the wrong day. Okay? All right. All right, so now we're going to cut this anywhere you see fraying, you want to go ahead and cut that off. Now you can use like fray check or I think it's called sew fuse, sew stitch, something like that. Those fabric glues, and you can put those here. And I think that's a lot of reasons why content creators don't really pay attention to the chat, for that reason right there, because you hate to have to be disrespectful. Hey, Miss Ruji. Hey, Miss Anita. Yep. I know Miss Rugie got me in here cutting up this early in the morning. Dang on trolls. But it's okay, because I got time today. Okay? I got all the time in the world today. And whoever that was, the little troll was, they probably don't even know how to make a craft in a day in their life, or I ain't never made one. They better miss me with it. Cause see, I hit you where it hurt at. Hit you where it hurt, okay? But anywho, moving right along, y'all. Moving right along. We're just stitching this all the way across. I meant clipping it. We're not stitching it yet, but we are going to stitch this. Now, you do have two options when it comes to stitching this, right? You can put this on your machine and fight with it like I'm going to do, or you can get needle and thread and you can hand stitch it, okay? But in order, if you hand stitch it, you're going to need to go in between your folds, okay? I'm not really gonna care. Oops, I dropped the clip. I'm not gonna really care about the stitching showing. So we're gonna mosey right on how we already have it, okay? All right. And now we're just gonna clip right on. Keep going till you get to the end. All right, let's go. So also on those Mevo cameras, you need really, and I think my husband was playing the game too, so that knocked some of the bandwidth down. So you have to have like real strong Wi-Fi. And you don't get that out here in the country, okay? You don't get that out here. All right. So this is our doggy bed. Now, what we're going to do is, I'm going to try and bring you guys over here. Bear with me just a second. I know, y'all are swimming. I'm sorry. Okay, here we go. Yep. Hopefully I didn't miss anybody else in the chat, but if I did, hello. It's not intentional. All right, I'm gonna bring this back some. I'm gonna slide the machine over some as well. Move this camera out of the way. And let me go ahead, because I'm using a spool of thread that is bigger than my machine. I'm just going to go ahead and, get some thread. Oh no, that's probably not a good idea to put it over there. And it wasn't. See? And it wasn't. All right, so let's go ahead and make our final stitches on this bad boy. And yeah. I do see one little spot though that I'm gonna have to go in. Actually, let me see if I can just kind of get it. Nope, I'm gonna have to take the scissors. I mean, not the scissors. The needle and thread and get that little part. Okay, y'all. I don't know if this. I don't know if this is going to work or not, but I'm gonna try it on the machine, and if not, I will hand sew it. Uh-oh, I'm knocking y'all already. Okay, here we go. And it probably would be ideal to do this stitching right here. It probably would be ideal to do it on the back side, but again, Bear with me just a second. Let's just put these right here. Get some more thread off. Now this is definitely going to be, uh-oh. Let me see if I can bring y'all out some. Oops. I think the bed is kind of big, but we're not kind of big. It is big, but bear with me. Bear with me. Let's see if I can get this sewn. And if I move the camera, sorry. Actually, hold on. I am going to move the camera so y'all can be able to see. Because if I don't... There we go. It's probably better y'all can see from this side. And let me zoom in a little. There we go. Okay, because we need all the room over here to sew this bad boy. Okay? Because it's big. And I did push some of that polyfill back out of the way, and then I'll move it back down once we get everything sewn down. Now I did turn that up a bit because I'm trying to not hold y'all so long here. Whoops. Let's go up. Oh, mercy. See, this is where your table comes in handy on your, if you have an industrial machine like I do, but I'm just not able to. I'm getting ready to move, so it doesn't make sense to be opening up stuff at this point. All right. Ooh, honey. I got this bad boy all the way up. Uh-oh. I pulled it from up under there. I got it all the way upside under the wall. Up against the wall. Up against the wall. Y'all, this is a doozy, I promise. But you can do it. 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 Oh, hold on, honey. That's about to have my needle in this array. All right. So we got to track a little bit. And again, we were doing fine until all right, let's keep going. It's trying to stitch it at about 1/8 of an inch. Oh, my bobbin ran out. My bobbin ran out. Oh, please. No, not quite. Not quite, but, ooh, I can see right here. Let's not misclip this. Okay. Honey, honey, honey. Let me see if I can bring the machine forward a bit. Because I'm utilizing other stuff to try and help hold this up. I didn't think about this when I made when I was making this that big. I didn't think about all that. All right. So our seam allowance is definitely not going to be the one we started out with, and that's okay. Okay, it's not going to be the one we started out with, and I'm okay with that. When I make this again, I'm definitely it will be on the industrial machine for this size bed. And you're just going to have to, unfortunately, keep adjusting. Keep adjusting. Oh, Jesus. I probably should have closed this off by hand. That's exactly what I should have did. Close this off by hand. But we're too late in the game now to be talking about closing it off by hand. So, let me see where we at. And plus, really, I don't have time to be closing it off by hand today. So, you probably want to make your seam allowance a little bit bigger as well. And by the way, I've never made a dog bed, so I just kind of went, no pattern. And we are definitely winging it, okay? But I think it'll be fine if we can just keep it on track. And I can already tell you that I'm off track. And I'm okay with that. Oh, snap. And you want to pay attention. See right here? You want to pay attention that you are catching the front and the back. And in this instance, we are not catching the front and the back, okay? So let's fix it. You don't want to wait until you're done. Oh, well, we kind of were catching it. Okay, we wasn't too far off. Let's just take some of these threads out. Oh, my needle. Let's see. Yeah, it's in there. I think these loose threads is where it was slipping. Thank you for reminding me about this needle, though. But for once, it's actually good, which is shocking. Which is shocking for me, because me and a needle, oh my God. All right, so let's just, all I'm doing is I'm taking this this seam ripper, y'all, and I'm just kind of pulling out these threads. So you do want your tension to be good but not tight. You want to make not too tight, I mean, and you don't want to have your dull needle. But I forgot that needle right there I did just put in here, and I hadn't used it since. All right, so I'll be here all day trying to take out all of these threads, and we ain't about to do all that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just going to kind of torch off what I can. Be careful with your fabric. You don't want to burn your up. See, they're coming up like that when I hit it. When I hit it with the torch, it's coming up. And that's because they're not in there. They're not in there. Let's see if we can get just this little piece out. Lord, I swear I got thread everywhere. I gotta vacuum up this floor again. I'm putting more thread down here. Okay, so this is what we got. We're just gonna roll with it. Like I said, it's no real big deal. It's a dog bed. It's nothing that, but I know for the next go around, if I don't put this on my industrial, I will be closing it up by hand. Okay, I'll definitely be closing it up by hand if I don't. All right, so I got a 1. So this is about how much we got left to stitch up. So let's see if we can go ahead, See if we can make it. Let's look at our bobbin, because I know our bobbin is, our bobbin's pretty good. We should have enough to make it through here. Okay. All right, our needle, let's make sure. All right, I think everything's pretty good. I think I'm gonna just slow the machine down. And part of this is just so big. Okay? It's just so big. My thread, yeah, we're still threaded. Pull some more off of here. And all right, y'all, let's see if we can get through this. And also, you might not even need that phone. Okay? You might not even need that phone. But again, it's up to you. All right. Let's see if we can make this. All right. And you want to just keep adjusting as you're going along. Oops. We're starting to slip. Again, I think I'm gonna just take these clips off and just kind of try and hold and guide it till I get closer down. These clips are, oh Lord, honey. Yep, I think we're gonna have to top stitch this, because actually, let me try something else. Let me see if I flip it over from the back. And by the way, flipping this over midpoint, you don't ever want to do that. I should have started this from the back anyway, but I didn't, so I didn't. I just knocked over something. Yeah, it probably would have been smarter to just do this from the back, which I said that, but you know, I definitely didn't follow that advice. You want to keep your fingers out of the way. Oh my Jesus, y'all. Y'all probably hear those puppies right about now. Get some of this thread over here, y'all. Okay. I'm trying not to have to sew this by hand. What are you doing? So know that this sewing this top is going to be a beast. All right, I'm gonna back stitch a few, and we're gonna call this good. Okay, we're gonna call it good. All right, so now I have fur everywhere. Okay, so this is what we ended up with. Oh, we still didn't catch. No, I caught it, but not where I really wanted to catch it, so I'll do that later. But our doggy bed is complete, y'all. This is our extra large doggy bed that we made. Oh, Jesus. I can't even get it all in the camera. It's so big. Let me come this way and see. This is our big doggy bed, y'all. This is our front. And this is our back. Okay? So, you can make these at home. Just, if you, like, this has an extension table. And I probably should have put that extension table on, but I didn't. Okay? All right, y'all. So, thanks for hanging out with me. Any questions, comments, or concerns, leave them in the comment section for me. Thank you, Jessie. Polyfill, Miss Anita. Yep, polyfill and foam. And yeah. All right. So, that's it, y'all. Until next time, peace, be blessed, stay crafty. I'm your girl T, and I'm out. One God, one love. Peace.